Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Welcome back to the Tesla Plaid channel. Thursday night testing tune out at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Fastest car we've seen that drove in here is 950 and only up from there. We didn't even put the cameras on the car. We haven't been able to set up any races tonight. There's some quick 8th mile cars out here. In fact, I think this truck that we're next to might be an 8th mile racer. It's not that much fun when they shut down at half track. We're not sure about the prep, so we're going to roll through here. Alright, we're at 90% battery state of charge, extra mode peak performance ready, and we're going to be fully in launch control here for this Sportsman tree. Here we go. I got on the brakes right before I crossed the finish line. Looked like a decent reaction time there, a 16 on the board, a 0.016 or 16 thousandths of a second. Not bad for a foot brake. Thanks, man. Yeah, we were definitely on the brakes. 147.6 miles an hour. Funny. That might have been a 919 if we hadn't done that. So a 16 reaction time, 147.60 foot, 597 to the 8th mile at 120.0. and then a 922 at 147.6. Just for reference, we ran a 921 the other day. It was 151 and change. So that early braking not only cost us probably at least 3 miles an hour, but probably a couple hundredths. Anyway, 84 degrees when we made that pass, 90% battery state of charge. Too bad we can't find any fast cars to race against. I mean, like this GTR is running mid-10s. There's some Chargers and Challengers running mid-10s out here. We even saw this beautiful Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk run a 10.3, which is pretty impressive. But 10.3 is not competing with low 9s. I mean, it's a full second there. Hey, looks like we have Don in his Nitrous Nova. Maybe we'll get a pass with him on the next round. Let's see if we can call him out. Yo, Don! Alright, we're going to run my buddy Don in his Nitrous Nova. We'll try not to get on the brakes early this time. They ran through all the cars without re-prepping, so the track is bad. But we're going to see if we can find a little glue. Man, this track is really bad. In fact, I think we're going to go all the way over to the side here. Oh crap, he's already fully staged. Oh, you red light. Alright, we made serious mistakes on that pass. In fact, that's 2 runs in a row with some mistakes, right? We let him get staged first, which gave us no chance to get into launch control. And yet I tried it anyway. Failed. Had a horrible reaction time. Thankfully, he red lit. Looks like we caught him to the 8th mile regardless. which is surprising because it looked like we had a 200 reaction or something, which is horrible. Regular viewers know that I'm usually good for a 50 or better. What do we have, 18 or something on that first pass? Thank you. But I'm pretty sure we got him to the 8th mile, even with our bad pass. But yeah, this ticket is bad from start to finish. Horrible 273 reaction time, 150, 260 foot, not surprising with the condition of the track. 613 to the 8th mile, and if you add my reaction, that's actually 640 altogether to get to the 8th mile. And a 941 ET to the quarter mile at 147.7 mile an hour. About the same mile an hour we had on the last pass where we braked early. We launched at 88% battery state of charge, so we're at 85 now, and maybe if they re-prep, take one last pass down the track. There was a McLaren out here tonight, but it didn't make any passes down the drag strip. I think it was just a 650. Those aren't competitive with this car. I'm not sure any McLaren is. All right, let's see if we can find somebody. All right, we're gonna run a rematch with Don's Nitrous Nova. 85% battery state of charge, but the bigger problem is gonna be traction. We're going to try not to make that same mistake and not be at the line when we are supposed to be, because that certainly hurt us. But it did seem like there might have been a little glue left over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, I can see some glue over here. You get up there too fast like you did last time. Okay, I feel a little glue here. Oh, he's going for more. All right, we are shallow, like we want to be. Okay, so I haven't talked to Don about it, but I think it's pretty obvious he was not running nitrous on that first pass, because that motor will do around 650 without the nitrous, and a good 6.0 or better. I've seen him run 580s, 590s on the spray. Our pass seemed good enough. We were drag strip mode, peak performance ready. 85%, well, it shouldn't have hurt us very much. Should be a 920 something. Our reaction time, 027. Thank you. We often say that when we're trying, we're always 50 or better, and we're about half of 50, 27. So we ran a 922 at 149.6. Don got out of it at the 8th mile, so let's look at the 8th mile times. We were 596 at 119.7. Don was a 592 at 119.2. He had a 005 reaction, and we had an 027. So all in, we were under 6 seconds. Looks like we were about 5.989, but Don was better. He was 5.932 if you add up his 8th mile ET and his reaction time. So just about a half of a tenth of a second better to the 8th mile, and our mile an hour was really close. So good run. And we had a decent 145/60 foot for this time of the night and the condition of that track. Yeah, 145/60 foot, I'm very happy with that. Don had a 141/60 foot. It's too bad he can't run all the way out to the whole quarter mile, 1320 feet. You can also see that we got to the 1,000 foot before Don did, so he must have cut out very shortly after 660 feet because we passed him before 1,000. But full quarter mile, we ran 922 at 149.6. Okay, so there's the mile an hour. We stayed in it all the way to the finish line that time. Let's talk to Don about it.
It's a good run, though.
It was an awesome run. So this run was kind of the opposite of the last time we raced out here, because if you remember, I think... I think you had a 602, I had a 600, and I think you had an 02, and I had a double O, and this time was almost the exact opposite in that you were a couple hundredths better than me, and you were the double O on the tree, and I was the O2 on the tree.
Yep.
So everything was kind of switched, and you had me by about half of a tenth at the 8th mile.
You want to run from the other side? You want to go again from the other tree?
From Pro Tree?
Yeah.
Are they finally resurfacing it?
I think
because they haven't laid down glue in quite a while.
Yeah, they might be getting ready to do that. I don't know. It might be too late for them. I don't even. What time is it?
It's 9:15.
I like to go off that other tree.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Right on. We'll go over to the other side.
Okay.
And
I don't need much more time. I mean, I didn't want to get hot on that one. I just need to get my battery up a little bit, and I'm good.
And you got plenty in the bottle?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
Right on. All right, Don. All right, cool. See you over there, man.
All right, man.
All right, there's some big problems in the left lane, so we can't run Don. I wish I had time to take these cameras off, but I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a solo pass on this well-prepped right lane, and then we'll just compare our tickets with Dawn afterwards. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into cheetah mode because it's a Pro Tree. We're going to be ready here. Oh, 249 inch So if we're going to compare tickets with Dawn, see who had the better 8th mile, well, and the reaction time is going to give us a guaranteed loss on that. I'm sure Dawn will be better than that on the Pro Tree, but we couldn't stage it the way we wanted to, and that tree came up even quicker than I expected. But that's how it is with Pro Tree. You got to be ready as soon as you light that second bulb. Thank you. Here comes Dawn flying down the right lane over there, but he didn't run it out to the quarter, of course. Let's preview our ticket. 929, 147.4 with a 248 reaction on that Pro Tree. I think that was a 5/10 Pro Tree, if I'm not mistaken. 601 to the 8th mile. Almost certainly not going to get it done. I bet you Don was probably about a tenth better, and then he's probably better on the reaction as well. Now, would our time have been a little bit better if he was in the lane next to us? Yeah, I think it would have been, because we would have staged first. We would have got it down into launch control while he was purging his nitrous and whatnot. Let's talk to Don about that run. Here he comes. I'm guessing you probably had me. My numbers were not good.
Neither was mine, bro. I had like a 4 something on the tree, 450. Yep. 480. I don't know. I had a brain fart, bro.
Were you thinking? You thought full tree was coming?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking, man.
Well, you had me on the ET, 599 to my 601.
Should have been a lot better. I should have been in the 580s.
It seems like you and I are very often within 2000s or I should say 200s, right? How many times have we been within 200s of each other, right? So 601 to 599, and my tree was 248.
That's terrible, man. You ate me up on the tree.
Yeah, so tree plus ET, I had you, but ET you had me.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it's a whole lot more fun when we're side by side.
For sure.
It's not nearly as fun just looking at tickets, I tell you.
No, and
why'd they do that? What were they
I like running each other. I mean, I don't like going solo. Yeah, I like running somebody.
There was some kind of oil in the right lane.
Yeah, the car in front broke.
That donk. I wasn't entirely shocked.
No,
always breaking something.
Yeah.
You see, he had dual 1050 carbs on that thing with a bunch of spray and
no rear end to handle all that.
No,
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time we can do a little better against you.
All right, as always, Andrew. Always fun.
Bye.
Looking forward to next time already, man.
Me too.
Well, to our surprise, we beat Don. All right, check this out. I don't shoot too many of the good-looking cars in the parking lot because we're all about being fast and not about the cosmetics, but this thing is amazing. So I'm thinking, what is this, a 69 Charger with a Redeye motor dropped in it? Well, yeah, it's got a Redeye motor, but this is actually a brand new Redeye Charger, a new one with carbon fiber body panels all across it. So if you look close, you can see the original front end of a Redeye in there. Almost certain that it's a Charger to start with, not a Challenger. based on what I'm seeing, the size of the interior and whatnot, but it's definitely a new Redeye with a whole lot of carbon fiber on it. And take a look at that attention to detail. This thing is nothing short of spectacular. That is a whole lot of carbon fiber. All right, this Redeye is going to make a run. Kind of surprised me because a lot of cars like this are all show and no go, but this thing is making its maiden voyage down the drag strip. Turns out it is a Redeye Challenger underneath, not a Charger, even though it's got Charger looking body panels on it. It's on a set of Nittos.
Don't break my car.
Mid-8 at 74. Looked like a mid-8 at 74 mile an hour.